Pittsburgh. All right, we got Mary here. Autumn has officially entered the chat.
Yes, all right. We're getting into some of the weather questions that you need answered, beginning with Al Griswinsku. I hope I did your beautiful name justice.
Very
What is an oculid front?
No.
Oculoded?
No. Occluded.
Occluded.
So I'm going to nail his last name, and that's where I'm, okay.
That's the weather question.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so occluded front. We know the cold front and we know the warm front, right? Think about the occluded front as a sandwich. So you have the two different air masses, so that would be the purple one, right? So when we have the cold air mass that moves in, that cold front, it pushes that warm air up to the sky, and that warmer air gets trapped between the cold air that's below and that's moving in behind it. So think of it as a sandwich. The warm air is the filling, and you have the cold air on the top and bottom, but really just this lead. So you have your area of low pressure. This is just a scenario. Normally there would be like a lot of rain or snow and storms behind this. So yeah, rain, clouds, and storms with that occluded front.
So did this just happen with all the cool weather that we got?
No. There's a few, you get a few of them around, but you have a really strong cold front that moves through. There's some storms there. You get an occluded front occasionally, but it's just a fancy word for that colder air taking over.
It's a sandwich.
I am so impressed that Al knew this term.
Me too.
This is the first time I've been doing news for almost 20 years. This is
a
the first
stationary front?
No.
Nope.
It just stands still. It's just it's a front that just doesn't move, basically.
It doesn't move. So it's like when it's warm for a long period
Like a
of time.
heat wave.
Yeah, that's a dome home. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
It's a dome
big
home.
dome home. Yeah.
So
but
many
that's an
things.
occluded front.
Okay, so, and for our next question, we looked to the sky for our pot of gold.
Oh.
Hold on. Wait for it.
Someday we'll find it.
The rainbow connection.
The lovers.
The dreamers and me. Do you remember this?
Oh my God, the memories.
You don't remember it at all,
No,
do you?
the memories are so good.
All right, so
We're singing a lot this week.
this question is from Jay Hankins. Why does a rainbow always show up in the east? Is that true that it always shows up in the east?
Well, that's why Mary's here.
It doesn't always
Jay.
show up in
Well,
the
I wonder if
east.
it's like the position of where he is and it's always showing up that way for him.
Girl, take it away. No, yes. Yeah, seriously. So, whenever you have the rainbow, just look, here's this graphic will help you a little bit. Whenever you see how you view a rainbow, there's the people, there's the person, right? So a rainbow appears in the east when the sun is setting in the west.
So it depends on the time of day.
It does, because the sunlight, it shines through the raindrops, and then that will bend the light, which creates the rainbow, right? But in the morning, when the sun rises in the east, then the rainbow can show up in the west.
So
Either way, it has to be behind you.
So I'm going to say
Low in the sky.
A lot of times when we see the sun immediately after, it's usually because there's a storm. And we see a lot more storms in the afternoon.
Yeah, in the evening. And, it's all dependent on, the direction that you're in. So it has to be behind you because you have the light reflecting on, and it goes through the raindrops. So you get, your red, the longest wavelength. You have your violet, the shortest wavelength, and it just bends and refracts.
It bends and snaps. You know what I'm talking about.
I want a hot dog real bad.
Real bad.
So it shows up at both places. Depends where you're looking.
Good stuff. Mary, thank you.
Cool.